Hi friends, my name is Dawn. Splat and I are so happy to be here with you today. Do you like cookies? We love to eat cookies. Today we are going to have fun solving a problem about cookies. But before we get started, let's take some time to get a few things. You might want to get something to write with, some paper or a whiteboard and marker, and a stuffed animal or a trusted adult to talk to. I'll wait for you right here while you get what you need. Welcome back. Let's get started. I have a friend, Moesha, who also loves cookies. She eats cookies all the time. Here is a picture of Moesha's cookies. Today, we are going to read a mathematical story about Moesha and some cookies. Before we get started, though, let's exercise our brain and get it ready to do math work so we can be fit mathematicians. Will you join me? Let's get on our feet and find 5 objects in our house. I'm going to find 5 objects too. Okay, I found my 5 objects. Do you have your 5 objects? Great job. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's take one object away. I'll take away my scissors. So we started with 5 objects, and then we took one object away. So how many do we have left? You're right, we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because 5 objects take away 1 is 4. Now, let's do it again. Let's go find 6 objects in your house. I'll find 6 objects too. I have my 6 objects. Did you find your 6 objects? Great job. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, let's take away 4 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we started with 6 objects, and then we took away 4 objects. So how many do we have left? That's right, we have 2. 1, 2. Because 6 objects take away 4 objects is 2. Wow, I feel really energized and ready to focus on helping Moesha figure out her cookies. Your job today is going to be to figure out how many cookies Moesha ate. Let's read a little bit about Moesha to find out about her cookies. Moesha's mom baked some cookies. There are some cookies on the table. Moesha ate some of the cookies, and then there were some cookies left on the table. What are you picturing in your mind? Tell a friend or a stuffed animal what you are picturing. I'm picturing cookies on a table and Moesha sitting at the table and eating them. Let's read a little more about Moesha. Moesha's mom baked some cookies. There are 10 cookies on the table. Moesha ate some of the cookies. Then there were some cookies left on the table. What do we know now that we didn't know before? Exactly! We now know that Moesha has 10 cookies on the table. How many cookies do you think Moesha ate? Moesha could have eaten 1 or 3 or even 10 cookies. Let's keep reading. Moesha's mom baked cookies. There are 10 cookies on the table. Moesha ate some of the cookies. Then there were 3 cookies left on the table. What do we know now that we didn't know before? Yes, we now know that there are only 3 cookies left on the table. What questions could we ask about this math story? Think of a question about Moesha and the cookies. Share your question with a trusted adult or stuffed animal and then whisper it to Splat and me. I'm going to listen in for the whispers. I hear a whisper that says we could ask, how many cookies did Moesha eat from the table? That's a great question. Let's read a little more about Moesha. Moesha's mom baked cookies. There are 10 cookies on the table. Moesha ate some of the cookies. Then there were 3 cookies left on the table. How many cookies did Moesha eat? What is the question in this story? Yes, the question is asking how many cookies did Moesha eat? Do you think you have all the information you need to answer that question? Yes, you do have all the information you need. I'd like for you to think about how you can solve this problem. Will you tell a trusted adult or stuffed animal how you would solve the problem? I hear some great answers. Splat always helps me solve math stories. He just told me a way that I can solve this problem. Splat says that we can use a tool called an open number line. We used this before, and so now we're going to try it again. You can do it with me on your paper if you'd like to. There were 10 cookies on the table. So we will draw a line and add 10 to the right side of the number line. Then Moesha ate some of the cookies. Now there are 3 left. We will write the number 3 on the left side of the number line. Next, let's count down from 10 to 3 and find out how many cookies Moesha ate. As you count with me, we'll make humps as we jump. Ready? We'll begin at 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I wonder how many times we hopped from 10 to 3. Do you know how many times we hopped? Tell a friend or a stuffed animal. Okay, let's count our hops to see if we were correct in knowing how many cookies Moesha ate. The hops are the number of cookies Moesha ate. So be sure to write the numerals over the hops as you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hops. That means Moesha ate 7 cookies. Wow, that was really great work on the number line. In just a bit, we will solve this problem using another strategy. But first, let's take a math movement break to give our brains a rest. Let's exercise our numbers counting down from 10 for inspiration. Are you ready to move your body to each number? Let's stand up and let's go. First, we'll do 10 twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, let's do 9 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great job. Next is 8 arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 knee bends. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, let's do 6 arm stretches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 5 knee raises is next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 4 side bends. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 toe raises. 1, 2, 3. 2 head nods. 1, 2, and 1 big jump. That was fun exercising our math minds by counting down from 10. Now that we're energized, Splat and I will show you another way to solve our problem. Remember, our problem is Moesha's mom baked cookies. There are 10 cookies on the table. Moesha ate some of the cookies. Then there were 3 cookies left on the table. How many cookies did Moesha eat? Splat says another way to solve the problem would be to use a 10 frame. To do this, let's put 10 counters in the 10 frame. Next, let's pull off some of the counters until we only have 3 left. The ones we pulled off are the ones that Moesha ate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Moesha ate 7 cookies. An equation we might write to go with our story could be 10 minus 7 equals 3. This would match because Moesha began with 10 cookies, then she ate some, which we know is 7, and she had 3 left. So 10 minus 7 equals 3. Before Splat and I go, we'd love to hear you talk about what you learned today. I have these sentence starters that we can use to help us talk. They say, today I learned, and I can. So if I were doing this, I might say, today I learned how to solve a math story with a missing number. I can use a number line to help me figure out math stories where numbers are missing. Okay, it's your turn. Let's read together and you can finish the story. Today I learned. Okay, our next sentence, I can. Super job talking about your learning. Splat and I enjoy hearing you talk about math. Friends, Splat and I have to go now, but you did such a great job of solving the mathematical story of how many cookies Moesha ate. We used an open number line to solve the number of cookies Moesha ate. Splat and I hope you enjoyed today, and we hope to see you soon.